Good morning, Collective. I am here for your weekly read. Another weekly read, okay? Sunday Energy, and we're going to start by seeing who we're talking to and about. Come through, Spirit Team. You with me? Are you here? Are you here? Uh-oh. Come through, come through. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors, Senate Masters, to come through, please. And thank you. Come through. And there they are. It's good to see ya. All right, here we go, guys. I got my runes out. We're gonna look into runes. We got Virgo. Well, hello, Virgo. We have Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. And we have Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Another Sagittarius. Well, hello, Sagittarius. And we have Taurus and one more Pisces. Hello, Taurus and Pisces. Okay. That's what we got, guys, and that's what we're going to be working with, okay? All right. Let's go to the ruins, okay? And see what the ruins have to say. I haven't done this in a while. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, come through. Show the collective. What message wants to come through? We have this symbol. Let me get my book. I have a really awesome book on this. And I forget about my yuans because I usually keep them in my purse. Okay? It's called Manas. Manas, Manas, Manas. And it says it's a symbol of mankind as a whole. And it's often used when assistance from others is needed. So if you need help or something, it's good to have the symbol, okay, to bring more assistance to you or bring help to you. It will just come to you, okay? To carry something like this around, okay? It symbolizes the power of rational mind. It is used to gain the assistance of others and to increase in memory or mental power. Well, that is nice, okay? So, your memory might be increased or something is what it's saying here, okay? Let's keep going. Next, run. We have an X. All right. Oh, come on. There's two X's in my runs, and this is the small or the larger X, okay? And it's called Gifu, Gifu, something like this. Gifu, okay? Gifu. And it says, it's a rune of partnership in all realms. In it contains the power to integrate and energies of the two or more people in order to produce a force that is greater than the sum total of their individual parts. It is the primary rune of sex magic. Well, I don't believe in that stuff, but to each of their own, okay? X marks the spot, I guess. So, uses. Its uses for love and sex magic, increase in magical powers, okay? And anything to do with partnership, mental and physical equilibrium. This is what this means, okay? X. All right? So, partnership. Yeah, this attracts will attract this partnership. These two symbols here. Oh, I've never gotten this one before. Oh, it's like it looks like a fish. I don't know how it's supposed to be presented. It came out like this. Okay, so we have a little fishy. Which is, if I'm not mistaken, it's the last rune on this page. Yeah, it is. It signifies possessions or ancestral land and characteristics. This rune encourages a down to earth attitude of life. Okay? And you just go with the flow. You're just like, what comes, comes. And this helps you stay on the right path and stay balanced. That's what it sounds like to me. It says, when paired with few, did we have that one? No, it was Gyu. Yeah, Gifu. Gifu was the other one. Gifu. Let's see. When paired with few, whatever, it says good for monetary gain. And it's also used for whatever health issues that you might have. It can help with the elderly with their health issues if is an issue. It's also a protection symbol. It protects your possessions. It's also a protection for your possessions here, and it's this little fishy type. Okay, so it looks like what it's saying here is in the past you're looking for a partnership. In the present, the partnership is being drawn to you. This is partnership, okay? So in the past, you were looking for help, and a partnership is coming. And if a health issue comes up, your guides are telling you to use this symbol to help your health and protect your possessions. And so if you have possessions you're worried about, losing, it's good to have these symbols. But there's a partnership coming up for sure. You might be worried about possessions that you might put this symbol around it for protection, okay? Whoa! I don't think so. Get back here. Where'd it go? It fell in my drawer, but I can't find it. Oh, well, I'll get it later. Those are the rune message for this morning, you guys. A partnership is coming, okay? Let's get the oracle message. It's so weird. I heard it fall in here and I can't see it anywhere. The heck? There it is. I don't like my runes being misplaced. Alright guys, so that's what we got for the runes here. And now we're going to move on to Daily Oracle. Mother Gaia, Archangel Ariel, come through please. And thank you for the collective. Come through and give us our daily message. It says people are constantly telling you who they really are. Pay attention. Pay attention, collective. They're telling you who they are. All right. All right, guys. Let's keep going. Start off with overall energy, shall we? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors, and Masters to come through for the collective and show us overall energy and what the collective needs to see this morning on this beautiful Saturday. Happy Saturday, you guys. Come through for the collective for overall energy, please and thank you. Right off the bat, we got 10 of Cups, okay? The 10 of Cups represents happiness, fulfillment, stability, security. You can see that there's another, we just had a read in the runes that partnership is coming. You see how there's two foxes they're coming together here. And it's a partnership. Beautiful. Here they come. Come through, spirit guides. What else would you like the collective to see? Not everybody is looking for a partnership. Not everybody is looking for love. But if that's what comes out, that's what I'm reading, okay? If it doesn't apply to you, then don't force it, okay? We have the Ace of Swords, and that is the truth. Partnership is coming for sure. Yeah, this is truth and clarity. This is your truth and clarity. If you're looking for a sign, well, here it is. And we have the Hermit. Somebody in the Hermit mode. Somebody in Hermit mode is getting a partnership. It will be a good partnership, a happy partnership. Anything else that you want to show us for overall energy? One more for overall energy, please. Okay, two more. So, yeah, they're not going to be trapped anymore. Somebody might be in denial. They might feel helpless and feeling stuck. We have an Elder of Wands. This is a King of Wands. Okay? This is somebody that is a good businessman. He's excellent with business. He's known to be a very nice looking person. Okay? And he is a fire sign. We have Sagittarius on the board, so here is one of our Sagittariuses, okay? Let's keep going. All right, show us more. What's going on? Give us more. We want more. Show us for the present situation and this partnership. Show us the present situation for this partnership, please, and thank you for the collective. Clarify partnership. It says peace. It says peace, balance, harmony, friendship. So it looks like somebody's got a good friend coming in. And it says possibilities. It says free-spirited, adventurous, and they're a risk taker. All right. And we have rejection. They're afraid of rejection, abandonment, dismiss, and irritate. What? Irrational fear. So they're struggling with a demon right now. Fear is demon. God does not install the spirit of fear, but He installs power, love, and a sound mind. Okay? So slay that demon, starve him out. And the way to do it is to take that risk. Take a leap of faith. Do what you originally thought about doing. Do it, collective. Okay? Whoever I'm talking to is a Sagittarius. And they're a businessman. Yeah, you might feel trapped right now, stuck, tied down, and in captivity. Or you might feel captive, like somebody trapped you or has you trapped. Could be trapped, you feel trapped in a job, or you could feel trapped in a home life, family life. Show me more, please. Or it could be a relationship. Beginnings. It said try again, new direction, start over. So you're willing to try again and go a new direction and start over. But you feel trapped for some reason. You've come to the realization and had an epiphany. You have an understanding that you're going through an awakening. And now you have a perspective, and you're better off to be happy with a clear head and clear space. Not a bad thing so far. Let's keep going. You're stepping up and stepping out, collective. That's what it looks like here. You might have in the past had cloud. Well, this is a present, so it looks like that you might be struggling with clouded judgment, illusions. Feel like you're unbalanced and distorted. We have resistance. You have a secret admirer, or you could be the secret admirer. And it says surprising, timid. So you're surprised that somebody is secretly admiring you. Geez, if I could talk right. And it's about divine timing here. Yeah, you're waiting for the cycle and the right moment. Wow. You go ahead then. Come through, spirit guides. Show the collective what they need to see here. Somebody's obsessed here. They adore you, collective. They're addicted to you. Whoever the secret admirer is. All right. Show some more. What else for the collective? Well, now. Yeah. They're in fantasy, daydreaming all day in their imagination and fantasizing about you. Okay? And landed right over resistant and clouded judgment. Secret admirer. Yeah, this is your secret admirer, and they are fantasizing about you all the time. Okay, collective? They're a little obsessed with you. And not in a bad way, though. Okay? It says, obscurity. Obscurity. It says secrets, mysteries, and concealing. So they're keeping it a secret. They're not telling you. There might be somebody that's in your surroundings, okay? And they're keeping this a secret about how they're fond of you, okay? Somebody's going to be returning to somebody for a second chance here. They're doing it in silence, or you should be moving in silence. They feel frozen, and there's no words going to be said, okay? You're a stone wall. You're going to be ignoring this person, not even acting like they're there, okay? To whoever's trying to return to you. They want a second chance. They're going to come in nourishing you, acting like that they're there to nurture you. And they're going to act like that they've had self-growth and that they're really focused and they're trying to find their soul. Well, it's with the devil. Some of these devilish energies bound themselves to the devil. They're broken, whoever they are. They have a shattered heart, broken. Their heart is broken and they're destroyed. This is how they're going to be coming at you, okay? And you're going to be stone cold, a brick wall, just sitting there not saying anything. Don't feed the fire, collective. Not saying anything is let it go. They need to let it go and stop being obsessed. They need to find their own path, their own life. Sounds like your cycle is over and they're not leaving you alone. We have turbulence, tension, and arguments. You don't want to feed the fire, and don't. Because every time you open their mouth, they're going to find a way to argue with you. They're hoping, expecting, and they're trying to keep faith, and they're manifesting you. All right? They could be from a distance. You're in a separation with a spouse, and you blocked them, or your ancestors blocked them, and they're in sorrow, loss, grief, and depression. They're confused. They're uncertain and unclear and unsure. And it's because, collective, they can't manipulate you anymore. Okay? Their bonding spell is broken. Okay? Their love spells don't work. All right? Even if they go to a practitioner, that practitioner will be attacked by your ancestors. As they will it, so it is, as they speak, and so shall be. They'll be warned first. But if they continue for the dollar, they're going to regret. Because they're in danger of losing their own gifts, okay? Somebody's committed to some kind of marriage, promise, fulfillment. And you're calling their bluff. They're pretending they're wearing a mask and... I don't know what that word is. They're wearing a mask. Says it all. You're trying to escape. Says that you're avoiding them, you're blocking them, and you're pushing them away, and they're just not getting the picture. And they're trying to remind you of the chemistry that you have, the attraction, the spark, the passion. They like the chasing, the thrill, the excitement, and good times. Again, chasing, pursuing, toxicity, and resilience. They want to have intimacy to bond, to tie you to them. They must do sex magic. It did come up in the rune reading. It says that you should be aware of your importance and value. You don't deserve to be treated like this. No one deserves to be treated like you're just a toy. Okay? And it says heart fog. It says mixed signals, blocked emotions, and messed up. They mess you up. They're very clingy, and they're holding on and obsessed and spying. They're trying to say that it's only you. They're devoted and attached and craving you. And you're letting go, moving on, and walking away. See ya. And they're in pain. apprehensive, afraid, and they're taking caution. Wow, sounds like collective, you guys are having some serious stalking issues here. They're pretending. Yeah, it's a soulmate. This came up yesterday. Yeah, they're missing you, craving you, desiring you. They want to do sex magic. That's exactly what they're after. They're trying to get you in the sack so their magic will work. It won't work. You've lost your gifts, whoever you are. Okay? I'm just saying. It's a female, whoever I'm talking to. A female to a male, or unless it's same sex, you know, to each their own, whatever your flavor. Okay? I'm just saying, that's what they're trying to do to you. It's not going to work, though. They lost their gifts, so I don't know why. It must be... Look, they could be possessed. I'm just saying it, okay? I'm putting it out there, all right? Yeah, this is a soulmate for sure, okay? And they are lusting after you. Look at this. Soulmate lusting. They are lusting after you. It has nothing to do with love. All right, guys? Let's keep going. Show us more of the present situation, angels. Let's go to the angels and see what they have to say. Holy angels, Holy Spirit, come through, please. Guardian angels, all angels of light, archangels, come through. Be our delight and show us what the collective needs to see, please. Wow. If you're going, I just read the present situation. So that means that you're going through this in the present. And God bless you, collective. Whoever you are. This is awful. Your energy is so addictive. Look at what it does to people. You have to be very cautious of who you lay with. All right? This could be an ex-husband or ex-wife, okay? And they're just not letting it go. You could already be divorced, and they're like, let's try again. And they're trying to make you feel guilty because you were married at one point. They're trying to trigger you. They're trying to push those buttons. They're trying to get you in the sack. All right? They just want to do magic on you. And they're probably still trying. Come through, angels. Show the collective what they need to see in the present situation. Look at how those fell. So, we have express your love. So, whoever you got your eye on, you're supposed to express your love to them. Okay? It says, go ahead and make a romantic gesture. It says separation. Yeah, you're in a separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Somebody's supposed to make a love gesture, and another person is getting ready to be in a separation. Or already is in a separation. Show us more, please. It says, let go of control issues. It says, allow the situation to unfold naturally. What else? This isn't supposed to be in here. It says, conquest, consumer. I'm going to read that, but this came out too. It says playfulness. It says to recapture romance. It says allow your inner youthfulness, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Your inner child. It's okay to be silly, collective. You don't have to be serious all the time. It's okay to let loose and let go and be silly. There's nothing wrong with it. All right, and it says conscious consumer. That's what it says. I don't know what the heck I said the first time. It says you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy. Oh my God, my eyes. To buy only products and service It says to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. Somebody might be over this. Listen, this is relating to me as well. Okay? You need to purchase what you need, not what you want. Okay? It's saying that you're overspending on stupid stuff. The angels are saying that you are buying stupid stuff that is unnecessary. Only purchase what you need, collective. Don't purchase the things that you desire at this time. All right? That's so. I needed that too. Okay? I'm part of the collective too, guys, and I'm not perfect. Okay? Sometimes I notice that I shop out of boredom. My whole thing is I'm trying to replace things and get rid of negative energy. I had a lot of negative energy that was lingering around from past relationships, and that includes friendships. Okay? What else, angels, would you like to show the collective in the present situation? Retreat. It says to retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Take a break. Show some more, please. Whoa. Love yourself first. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That's truth. It says you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay? Deception reversed. You're not being deceived. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in the relationship. You're not being deceived. They are not wearing a mask. Whoever's in this relationship and is suspected that somebody is being false, the angel is saying, no, that's not true. They're being real. All right? Somebody could be looking at a wedding. It says this situation involves marriage. Woo! It says trust. Trust your angels, collective. Trust yourself. Use your intuition. It says this situation is calling for you to have faith. What else, angels? In the present situation for the collective. Yeah, you have a serious attraction here. It says you attract romance or romantic love. It says by enjoying this moment fully. Enjoy the moment, my friends. Enjoy the moment. It says it is safe for you to love. It says open your heart to give and receive a higher energy of all. The highest energy of all. Love. And you might have children. Somebody might have children. It says your love life is being affected by children. Okay? Yeah, it says new love, chemistry, and codependent. Somebody might be codependent. Yeah, your children are going to be codependent on you, okay? And, you know, that partner that you seek is going to understand that, okay? And it says worth waiting for. Somebody's worth waiting for. It's true love. It says give your relationship a chance. Somebody else has to give your relationship a chance, okay? You might be on the verge of separation. There's two different energies here. It says let your friends help you, okay? Don't let them control you or control the outcome, but take in their input, okay? It says this could be the one. Yeah, somebody is looking, very soon. It says getting to know each other and you unrequited love. It says getting to know each other soon. Very soon. You're going to be getting to know each other with unrequited love. You're going to be flirting with each other and you're going to keep an open mind, collective. Pay attention to the red flags, though, because somebody else might be trying to come in, okay? And it says past life relationship. Just keeps coming up. You have to heal your family issues before you can have this relationship. Or maybe you have a past life that you remember. I don't know. It says release your ex. Somebody needs to release their ex. Somebody's trying to, an ex is trying to rekindle things. And it says that you're supposed to release them and you're supposed to cut ties. Okay? Forgive and move on. You learned the lesson. All right? Okay, let's go to the next deck, you guys, and see the near future. What the near future is talking about here. All right. Well, actually, let's find out what's blocking you guys. Okay? Let's find out. Why are those backwards? I gotta fix these. Hold on. That top card was backwards. Okay, let's do this again, collective. I don't like to read my oracles backwards, but if they do come out reversed, I'm being guided to read the reversal. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to flip it back around like other readers do. They're not reading it correctly. If your ancestors are flipping it reversed, you need to keep it reversed to other readers that could be watching. I don't like to read reversals either. Nobody does. But we are here to help guide and not to change their story. Because when you flip it around, it means something else. Okay? I'm just saying. Take it in, collective. Take it in. Okay, what's going on here? Some of these are reversed, you guys. I gotta fix this real fast. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, come through. Ancestors, Ascended Masters too. And show the collective what is blocking them. Distorted messages. It says scrambled words, misleading, stuck energy, twisted message. Somebody's not giving you the truth. They're copying somebody. It says unoriginal and super basic. Okay? This is what's blocking you. You're getting false information because they're copying something. They're bitter, whoever they are. They're bitter, and it's a hard pill to swallow it's painful to accept. Take it as it resonates. I don't know what this is about. You know your own story better than I do. Come through. Whoever you're listening to might be copying someone, so be very cautious on who you're listening to. All right, this tried to come out reverse. It says promiscuous, a man-eater, a F-boy, in tune with their sexuality. They're not in tune with their sexuality. They're not an F-boy. That's what came out. Take it as it resonates. Okay, this came out reverse too. It says intrusion. They're not trying to intrude. They're not trying to force their way, okay? They're not trying to force entry. They're not minding. They are minding their own business, okay? What else is blocking the collective? So you're being too suspicious over someone, it looks like. It says mending. It says correcting wrong, fixing, asking, and forgiving. Somebody has some forgiveness to do. You need to forgive. This is what's blocking you. Maybe an ex you have to forgive or something. Somebody here. Come through, Spirit Team. What does the collective need to see? It's not dirty money, okay? Somebody's coming towards you with some money here. Illegal money. Uneven exchange. It was reversed. It came out flying out reversed, okay? It's not illegal money. It's legit. This is the truth and clarity that you needed, whoever I'm speaking to, because that's where it landed, right by it, truth and clarity. This is also like creativity, or it's, what is it? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. But yeah, that's your truth and clarity right there, whoever I'm speaking to. They needed to know if this person was being legit. They are, okay? You need to forgive. There's someone you're not forgiving that you have to forgive, okay? They're being legit, all right? They're not being promiscuous, okay? They're not trying to force their way in. You need to forgive. They're bringing some kind of gift or something. It's not dirty money, okay? They earned it. Whoa. Yeah, you have a fake friend around you. Fake friend, pretender, jealous, insecure, wishing to see your downfall. They're in a frenzy because you're climbing up the ladder. It says long-term investment. Endless roller coaster. Long-term outlook. This is a long-term friend here. They're looking at you as a long-term investment. Looks like they might be copycatting you. This is the message. This is what's blocking you. Come through. Yeah, they're burnout. They're prolonged emotional, physical, and mental stress. They know you're onto them. Show the collective what they need to see that's blocking them, please. This friend of me is blocking you. Yeah, you were overlooked. You're not being valued or appreciated. Or they're undermining you. Wow, this is heavy duty stuff. It's coming out. Show the collective what they need to see, please, and thank you. What's blocking them? They don't appreciate you, collective. Bougie? It says fancy pants, high, and superficial, materialistic. They're shallow. They're only skin deep, and they're hard to please. The cards that come out are the cards that you need to pay attention to. They're giving you the answers you seek. The ancestors are giving you what you're looking for. It says, it says too hot, too heavy, too soon, won't last, it shouldn't last. it's reversed. So that means this is somebody is trying to say that you don't have a lasting relationship and that somebody's too hot to handle and that they think they're better than you, that sort of thing. That's not true. That's not true. So you overlook them. Yeah, you're trying to escape now. Running away from problems. These are the things that are blocking you, collective. Financially using you. Somebody is financially using you. They see you as a payout, okay? This came somewhere. You were overlooked, okay? You've been through financial abuse. Somebody that was controlling your income and expenses, okay? They were hiding and hoarding money. You've been through a financial abuse here. This is what's blocking you, collective. It says ripple effect. It says one event produces other effects. It says your actions affect your future and others. You have to be careful how you treat people and yourself, collective. What else is blocking the collective? Unresponsive. It says missed calls, messages, and left unread. Somebody's missing somebody's calls here. Or texts. It says childhood issues. It says inner healing shadow work. Somebody has to do their shadow work here. They're ignoring important texts, it looks like. Okay, come through. And somebody that's a gold digger is blocking your finances. Their inability to see the bigger picture. It says lack of mindset and stingy. They're greedy and stingy. They only think about themselves. What else? This came out reverse. Okay, it says water under the bridge. It says learning to forgive others for yourself, letting go of the past, and enjoying life for yourself. It's reversed. That's why you're being blocked. That's why you are stuck. Because you're not forgiving. You're stuck in the past. You won't let go of the past. Okay? This is what's happening here. This is what's blocking you. Show collective what else is blocking them, please. Whoa. Obstacles. It says rope bump, life lessons, learning from your mistakes, pushing through, breaking through. Eventually, your ancestors are saying don't give up. You're learning from your mistakes. Just keep pushing through. Listening to your guides. Okay? Anything else that the collective needs to see? This came out sideways. I'm taking it upright. It says love affair. Intense and unlikely out of the blue. So you might be looking for a love affair or out of the blue. So somebody might be attracted to you. What are you saying about it? It's saying that this is what's blocking you. What else about this love affair? Clarify why this love affair showed up. Why did this love affair show up for the collective? My goodness. Use your intuition, collective. It says simp. It says doing too much for someone and going overboard. You're going overboard for this love affair situation. Somebody is. Take it as it resonates. This is what's blocking you. Yeah, they're boastful. They're braggers, self-promoting themselves. They showcase their achievements and possessions and or advantages. Be careful. Extraterrestrial. It says out of this world, nothing like they have ever seen before. exposed. It says truth revealed and uncovered right here, right now. Okay, this is your message. This is what's blocking you. Now let's look into your near future. Okay. I hope I'm helping you guys. Don't hesitate to put comments in the comment section, okay? You also can help each other by expressing yourselves, okay? Let's look to the near future, see what's going on here. Looks like, you know your own story better than I do, so all those things that came out that was blocking you, you know what's up. You know the deal. Show the collective what their near future looks like. It says, all in a golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. Looks like you're having creator spark here. And you're conceiving things, or conception is good. Your imagination is good. You're very creative. Somebody's very creative here, okay? All in the golden afternoon. You're very multi-talented. That's what it's saying here. And you might be inspired by someone else. Because you are rare and free, my friend. There are not many like you. Okay? It says you are rare, free. There is not many like you. Take it in, collective. This is your near future. This is who you're going to become. And it's all because you are multi-talented, multi-creative, and you're rare and free. Okay? Show me more for the collective in the near future. It says lead the way. It says be a leader. It says show others how it's done. It says you can help others. You're special, collective. Show the collective what they need to see for their near future. No need to fear. It says remember how powerful you are. If you don't know, your ancestors are telling you. Remember how powerful you are, and there's no need to fear. Use your intuition and move forward. What else? Become brave. Becoming brave. It says resilience. Is that right? My eyes sometimes play tricks. Yeah, resilience, experience, growing stronger, and a fresh perspective. You're getting stronger, collective. Come through for the collective, please. It says manage to be glad. It says create your own happiness, regardless of the conditions. Things may not be going the way that you expect, but under the conditions, you can still find happiness. Be brave. It says messages for a rabbit. It says it says to, I don't know. Oh, service to the animal world. Somebody might like animals. They might be an animal shaman. They might be drawn to animals. It says to animal services. They can give you energy, collective, if you go out in nature. Okay. It says service to the animal world. Okay. There might be an animal that needs you. I'm getting me a new pet. I'm getting me a cat. I know it sounds strange because I have a bird, right? And I'm getting her a friend so she can stay in her cage and not fly around. I don't like doing that to her, but it depends on what. I like to save animals from animal shelters. So I want to get my cat from an animal shelter. And I want to make sure that I'm prepared and have things for her prepared. I said her. It must be a female that I'm going to come across. Mortality. It says, life is brief and beautiful, and yours to live. I like dogs too, but dogs, they need more attention. They're not so, cats are more independent. Okay. It's like if I have to go somewhere, I don't have to worry about them, or I don't have to take them everywhere I go, or get a babysitter for them. I wonder what will happen next. It says ready to adventure. It says prepare of change. Pause before action. So take your time preparing for change, but take your time doing it, collective. Slow and steady. Bottom of the deck, it says law is not just. It says rules that are not fair. You might feel like you've been treated unfairly by the law. And somebody needs to check their mail. It's what the white rabbit represents as well. It says follow the white rabbit to nature. Okay? Curiosity meets opportunity. You need to go out in nature. This relates to me too, collective. I have not been keeping myself grounded as I should be. People are seeing that you change in the middle of the night. They're like, who is this person? You've changed very quickly. Who in the world are you, they say. They have to get to know the new you. Impossible things. Oh, my finger thing's coming off. Need a new one. Impossible things. It says working through disbelief, imagination, and leaps. Fresh perspective. So you might be doubting yourself or doubting some situations that's going on in your life right now. It says never jam today. Stop looking in the past. Promises that never come to be. It says empty works. Not living in the now. Don't worry about what was promised to you in the past. Worry about the now, the present. Okay? What's the thing here? Anything else that you would like to show the collective for their future? Their near future. Wow, that was a lot, okay? Ridiculously a lot. All right. Wow. Curiosity and curiosity. Somebody's trying to invade somebody's boundaries here. Discovery, weirdness, and curiosity. Okay? It says such a curious dream. Returning to reality. Coming home. Somebody might be going back home. And it says shine bright like a candle. It says you will make it through this. It says forget who you... They want you to forget who you are. They don't want you to shine. It says that your memory that no longer serves you. Your ancestors are saying to keep shining bright like a candle because your memory no longer serves you. The past no longer serves who you are today. Live in the present. Okay? And it says investigate. Look closely, ask questions, and think before you act. All right? Let's go to the next deck. That is your near future. Now let's get the close out. Okay, collective? I'm going with Sacred Soul. This is the end result, you guys. For Virgo, 2 Pisces, 2 Sagittariuses, and a Scorpio and a Taurus. Show the collective what they need to see for their final outcome, please. And thank you. Come through, Spirit Guide. Insecurity. Somebody's got some insecurity problems. It's the fear of not being good enough. Building confidence and love your uniqueness. Love who you are, collective. Everybody else does. You need to love it too. Okay? What else for the collective and their final outcome? Overthinking. Somebody's overthinking about their insecurities. They're not even going to notice that. They're going to be seeing all the good things about you. Okay? So it's overthinking, analyzing every possible outcome, and becoming paralyzed by indecision. You can't make a decision because you're paralyzed by your own overthinking. There's only 2 ways you can see anything, collective. If you have more than 2 ways of seeing a situation, guess what? You're overthinking. Okay? To the collective. So it looks like you're going to be overthinking about your insecurities, and it's going to block you from something. You need to be careful about this. This is the final outcome if you're not careful. Come through for the collective. It says resistance. It says holding on to old beliefs and refusing to adapt. It says can hinder personal growth. You need to let those old beliefs go. Okay? Because they are blocking you. Or will block you in the final outcome if you're not careful. It says judgment. Look, there's my cat. I was just talking about a kitty cat. It says approach decisions with empathy. As okay. Yeah, you're supposed to be empathetic with your decision. As a snap judgment lead to misunderstanding. So you cannot make your decision very quickly. If you do, it's going to cause issues for you, okay? This is what you're being warned about. So take it in, collective. What else does the collective need to see for their final outcome? This came out sideways. It says being the victim, okay? This is an ongoing thing when it's sideways. It says being the victim. It says blaming external facts for your problems. It says I don't know what that word is. Be responsible for your own actions. That's what it's saying here. And it's saying that you're not doing that. You're playing the victim constantly. You're just trauma bonding with someone. Or somebody else is, okay? Take it as it resonates. Come through, Spirit Guides. With the collective. Yeah, somebody's unsettled here. It says, look before leaping. From thing to thing without making real commitment. So before finishing one thing that you're doing, or project, you're leaping to the next project, and you're not getting anywhere. Okay? It says feeling lost. It says you're wandering aimlessly. And it says, but time and self-reflection. It says brings clarity and purpose. You need to stop, pause, and reflect and say, what was I doing wrong to get me in this position? Okay? I'm going to leave it there, guys. That is your final outcome. You're being warned big time here. You're being warned to stop being so insecure. Stop overthinking about your insecurities. Okay? Stop being so resistant. Okay? And stop. Yeah, and it says stop and think before you make some kind of judgment. Okay? And stop playing the victim. Be responsible for your own actions. What it's saying here. Yeah, you're unsettled and feeling lost. This is what's going to happen in the final outcome if you do not get a grasp of these things. Okay? Resisting change. Someone is resisting change here. It says uncertainty about the future. Okay? Requires you to adapt to new ways of doing things. Healing and clarity. Okay? That is your message. I love you guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you're new, please subscribe. We'd love to have you, okay? Join, and don't forget to hit the bell, too. And hit the little, after you subscribe, hit the bell, and then hit all, okay? And you will get all of my downloads, okay? You'll be the first ones to get it, okay? I love you guys very much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope it helps somebody out there. And always start your day with laughter.